Ladies and gentlemen,
You beat me for once.
good evening, man.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I beat you. What do you mean I beat you once?
Here.
I've beaten you more than once here, bro. On the tally, actually,
On the tally, he's winning by a long shot.
Alright, cool.
I'm coming.
Alright, cool. But I've been early every episode this season. Yeah, okay. On time. Early's on time.
Yeah, early is on time's early, yeah.
There you go. Alright, Elias, let's do this. We're doing the Sainsbury's new, the turmeric CO. It's meant to be immunity support. As many of you know right now, it's definitely February.
Gonna say good morning to the pod.
Good morning. What do you mean good morning? What did I say? Did I say good morning?
Yeah. You didn't even say hello.
I did. I said ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
I don't remember what I said after that, but ladies and gentlemen is usually.
We're here.
There you go. There you go.
Here.
There you go. As I was gonna say, what's it? It's February. It's meant to be summer. I mean, spring is meant to be coming, but right now everybody's down bad with the colds and that. So, chin. Yee. This kind of thing stains.
Oh.
I can hear you guys gulping.
This thing stains. Yeah, that's ASMR. Yes, please, bro.
Oh, this one is not the one.
This one is. I don't even know it.
If you need a ginger shot, get this one.
I don't even know what that like.
Emoji don't even sponsor us, but get an emoji.
Turmeric is more than like. Yeah, turmeric is a very powerful substance. I had a little version earlier this week. I had turmeric and black pepper. That one was sweet. It didn't really.
It's just this aftertaste in that one.
Oh, the aftertaste of this. Oh, it's horrible. Oh wow. Okay. On to the next. You want to take a break? You got some on your lip, by the way. You might want to need some tissue.
Oh.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Same flavour?
No, this one is fresh ginger root, fiery super root. This one is nice.
This
one's gonna give your chest a kick.
This is the good one.
This one, I don't recommend. Little product placement. This one, I don't even. I'm not gonna zoom in. But if you can read it, you can read it.
That's it, bro. Maybe one day they'll come for us.
Yeah, there you go.
You ready? Yeah.
Oh, I just started. But
You ready?
my bad,
It's meant to
my
be all
bad.
in one. What do you mean you already started? Did you shake it?
Yeah. I took a little sip. I forgot.
There you go. Because if you don't shake it, you're just gonna have floating bits at the bottom of your drink. You don't want that. You don't want that, guys. What is online? Chin,
Chin, bro.
Let's go. It's the sound of it emptying.
Both of your ones just doing that.
Yeah, was that both yours?
Yeah. It was mine. But I shook him up so that they get a little extra pump. That's how you make sure you really get all of the nutritional value from your beverage. But actually, how is your health actually? Are you okay? Since you said you're doing the Berlin Marathon.
It was a secret, but
It was a secret. Oh, sorry.
not bad. No, welcome guys. Don't worry.
What do you mean it was a secret? Secret for who?
I don't know.
Here I'm thinking he's hiding his information from somebody. If you don't know anything, Elias likes to run. We don't know whether or not he has the best cardio in the group. We don't actually know that.
Right now, I do not. I was walking up some stairs the other day.
It was tough.
It was tough.
Stairs. How many flights?
I don't know. It was just up some bridge.
Well, I'll allow you it's cold. But really and truly.
Yeah,
the
calves were burning.
Yeah. We're still too young to be doing up old.
Don't worry.
I should.
We will, next time we come here in like 5 months, we'll come back to this.
Will we?
Yeah.
Okay. Say no more. We will try something.
It'll be a different man.
It'll be a different man.
What's 20 weeks? That's 5 months. Yeah.
20 weeks.
5 months.
This is so random, yeah. But I was thinking about this like earlier this year. Does 53 weeks sound short?
Well, it's just over a year, so.
Oh yeah, but I mean it does, like in terms of like when you think of like the number 53, like 50 something is, maybe I'm just random, but like 50 kind of sounds like a relatively low-ish type number. Or am I bugging?
It is, and then it catches up to you, don't it?
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, that's far away. Then you're like, oh, it's gotten a bit closer.
Yeah, like I feel like the way that this year is even going.
Yeah, I mean January was slow, but February's kind of just.
And everybody always hates the fact that January's slow, but January, as I'll continue to tell people, January is the best month of the year. I'm biased. I don't care.
Reset.
Yeah, and also
Great.
London is the best city in the world.
It is.
I stand 10 toes down on that. Make sure you know. I'm talking to you. All
Shout
of you.
out to the London people.
You haven't been in London? Come London, man. We're doing great things over here. Hopefully, we'll get NBA games back in O2 Arena. So somewhat. I heard Sadiq Khan was having chats with another guy way back when. There were those reports I saw quite earlier.
It's coming.
Yeah. You guys know what it is, man. It's back. Just me and Elias. You know, come to bring you another letter.
I missed all the boys.
You did.
I missed all the
Genuinely. You know, yes, you did. Last week it was a bit chaotic. Honestly, it was a bit chaotic. There was a lot of shouting.
I've seen a bit more of it now.
Yeah. It was. If you haven't, go watch last
Check
week's
that out,
episode.
check that out.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
Don't worry, soon come the 5.
there we go. But today we have an opportunity to kind of bring the energy, keep the energy high, but bring the volume down a bit, and really just take a stroll on our thoughts. So, without further ado, roll call. Who we got today?
Elias.
We were. And we're in the hoop. I think it's only right to start with, bro. What was your reaction? How did you feel about the trade when you saw the news? How shocked were you? How did you feel? The Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis trade.
I thought it was talking about Jimmy Butler.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
I guess that other trade as well, yeah.
You can't act as if that wasn't the biggest trade that happened.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Stuff other people got traded.
Oh wow, okay.
But the trade, yeah. No, I woke up and I was looking at my phone, and then I just saw Luka, and I was like, what? And then I was scrolling through, and then I think I saw Paul going.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay, this is actually real. Yeah. And I was like, I get it. Oh, no, I don't get it.
You don't get it?
I get it from
the Lakers' perspective?
I mean, yeah, if I was the Lakers, I'd obviously do it. Like, I think almost every franchise would probably do that trade.
For Luka,
for that, like, basically
for the next 10 years,
one star. And then, yeah, I was like, okay. Mavs perspective, I do get it as a win now, but I'm like, you also had Luka, who is obviously win now as well. I'm like, you haven't just gotten rid of someone that's like maybe win in a few years. He did just take you to a finals.
That's true.
You did just.
That's true. You know, you're making me feel like
injuries. Was he slightly injured in that final as well?
Yeah, he's had a couple calf injuries consistently. I think it's
foul trouble as well.
Yeah,
so
I think
getting used to it.
I think the issue with him was more behavioral and like off the court as opposed to on the court. Like you can't deny.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, like you can't deny when he's on the court. Like you can't deny what he's doing is what he's doing. But what you just said kind of like made me think that maybe because I said last week the Mavs won the trade, innit? And maybe the reason I said that is because I felt like both parties got what they wanted out of the trade. Do you know what I mean? I felt like the Mavericks, they still wanted to be able to compete. I don't know if they're thinking about their future. Maybe they think that they can trade AD or Kyrie later down the line or salvage them for some parts or get some whatever. I don't know what they're thinking there. But they wanted to continue winning. I think they also didn't want to pay Luka the Supermax. I don't think they wanted to pay him the Supermax extension. But I think the implications of that, I think is going to be crazy.
Have you seen the theory to why they've done it? Did you guys get that? I haven't gone that far.
No, we didn't do that. It was a lot of shouting. We didn't go into technical stuff. So please,
it's basically they've moved him because Dallas can't build a casino there because of the law. So they've moved Luka out, and obviously they're gonna implode the team at some point. So if the casino ruling doesn't come through, they're gonna basically move the franchise to either LA or a place that can do gambling, basically.
Really?
You can't gamble in that area right now.
Interesting.
Because obviously Mark Cuban isn't the majority owner anymore.
Yeah.
Casino guys are.
Oh.
So the people, the majority owner want casino people.
Interesting. That sounds a little bit like a conspiracy theory. It's giving conspiracy theory, I'll be honest. But where there's money to be made.
If the franchise moves, you heard it. Well, I heard it from someone else first, but
hey,
you heard it from me first.
You heard it here first. There you go with the franchise. That would actually make some that would make some more sense. Because oftentimes these things, because I thought the idea of like saving money in terms of now that he's moved, he's no longer eligible for the 135 plus bonus of like being signed by the team, which is crazy, which is genuinely crazy. And I think you have to be, there's a set criteria for it to actually be able to be eligible for the super, like the one he was going to get.
Yeah.
I think you have to make all NBA team. You have to do a couple other things. So like most rookies are not going to they're not going to be able to get that kind of bag from their franchise.
15 players really can.
There you go. And it's like the precedent. The reason I think it's interesting is because for a team to trade, I guess it makes you wonder how valuable is a star player truly. Like, are they like whether it's the casino thing or whether it's like they didn't want to pay him because he didn't have the right body. Like they always thought he was coming in under conditioned or whatever it is. I think it sets an interesting precedent in terms of will other teams actually do this with their future stars? Do you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine the Spurs trading Wemby after 5-6 years of excellent production?
They wouldn't, because that would. Well, I mean, you can never say that now, but it would be stupid. But end of the day, it's a job. It's like
Fair.
your boss wants you gone. Your boss wants you gone.
Fair.
Like, obviously, their jobs are a lot different to our jobs, and they're making money in a different way. But
I guess
that's what it is, really, isn't it?
that's true. But it makes me think: are they really that replaceable? Do you know what I mean? I think
no, they're not. There's only like it's tiers, isn't it?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he was in that tier with the elites.
There was only really some people say there's only 2 of them in there. Some of us will say there's maybe 4 or 5 guys in that tier, but
I'd go no more than 4.
no more than 4.
Giannis, Jokic, Shea, Luka.
Alright, cool. That's the same 4 I was thinking. Nah, he's not here today. He's not here today. Well, I won't bring my agenda. I won't bring my agenda around today.
I know you're looking for someone that says 0 on you.
Nah, he's not. He's though. At the end of the season, if he continues to average 25 plus, he's gonna break Larry Bird's record of being the only Celtic to have 5 consecutive seasons of 25 plus a game.
Scoring's changed in the league.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not necessary.
I've got to support the boys.
That's not necessary. But on my point about like the value of a superstar, I guess this has changed some things. Do you know what I mean? Because it makes me feel like, you know, that whole thing about like ring chasing.
Yeah.
Would we say like, yeah, it doesn't make sense because it's win-win either way. But I was gonna say that, would you say that the Mavericks are ring chasing based off this move? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, AD is now out indefinitely, so
Did that in yeah. His debut was nice though.
it was
26-16 and I think it was like 7 or something in like the first
a lot
half.
of nice debuts.
Jimmy's wasn't that good.
He was hitting his free throws.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize he went to the line so much. I did not realize he went to the line so much. But yeah, that ring
And
chasing.
we don't even have a good whistle.
No, but Jimmy has a good whistle.
Yeah.
Jimmy has a good whistle. So like it would, and to be honest, the style of play you guys play doesn't. You're a jump shooting team. Do you know what I mean? Jump shooting teams don't get a whistle. But I think that's a good segue. Maybe we'll come back to Anthony Davis, but that's a good segue. The trade that really is on your heart, the one that matters the most. Golden State Warriors, you made a move, man.
Yeah,
You said goodbye to Andrew Wiggs. I think he's gonna do good in Miami.
Kyle Anderson.
I think the Kyle Anderson one is a shame, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense. I think it's I like Miami. I think they're gonna be they've gone back to being that team that they're unpredictable.
I think that'll cause problems. Not this year, but
No, this year, because even they're running Bam at the 4 now, which is nice. They got this new center, this rookie center called Kelly Ware. So then you got Bam, Wiggins, Tyler. I don't know if Tyler's injured right. No, I was watching the game. I didn't see Tyler, and then they got this Dave. I think they got Davion Mitchell as well. So they've got like they got Miami coach.
they got
the Heat culture.
They got a lot of defenders on that.
Yeah, they got a lot of Heat culture players kind of back. No, they're not going to be high scoring games, but
Yeah.
they're gonna bully you. But yes, Jimmy Butler. How are you feeling? You excited? You happy?
Yeah, it was after last night. We obviously lost, but it was very close.
It was.
And touchy cool. Was it really? Yeah, but yeah, touchy cool. But no, it's. I get it. I don't agree with how much money we've given the man, but
Really? You think? But do you think there's any way that you can get him for cheaper than that?
probably not. No, because that's what he wants, isn't it?
Exactly.
We've obviously gone to him. We'll trade for you, and we'll give you the money. That's the only reason he's here.
Yeah.
But no, I get it though. It's basically the timelines all sync up now. Steph, Draymond,
And Butler.
So
Looney as well. I'm just.
yeah, no, Looney's a free agent obviously this off season.
Is he?
Yeah,
I can't imagine him wearing any other jersey. You
I
know,
know.
like he's I don't want to see him get.
I can only see him walking if we're getting a taller center.
But you have that. There's
Trace and
no. There's this other. There's other 7 foot. I don't know his name, but they signed him recently. Like he was on a 2-way contract. I think they signed him to something, and he seems to be nice. It's weird seeing the Warriors with such a big player a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's been a while since they've had somebody of that with that kind of size, but I think it's good in terms of the fit with Jimmy and Steph and them. I watched yesterday. I watched
Quinton Post. That's
There we go. So I watched a bit of the game. I guess what was your takeaways First of all, like after, like from a viewing perspective, do you feel like he's gonna mesh well?
Jimmy? Yeah, because he's obviously... His game isn't all about the free ball, which means he obviously can be in the post and also in the mid-range, which means if Curry is getting doubled, you can throw it to Jimmy, throw it to Draymond. It's basically a nice second option to have, obviously, with no Clay out there.
One thing I did think, though, watching yesterday's game is they're still learning him. I was also like, Jimmy's not an uber athlete. There was an alley-oop Steph threw, and I was like, Steph, that ball is too high, bro. That ball it went straight over, and like, there's still a little. Well, I guess it's only been like what, 3 games. Yeah, 3 games. Yeah,
we beat the Bulls, the Bucks, and then just lost to the Mavs.
I should have watched that Bucks game. I didn't watch that Bucks game.
Which one, Bucks Timberwolves or Bucks?
No,
against us?
Bucks against you. I watched the Bucks Timberwolves one. That was, we'll get there. But on Jimmy, the fit is interesting. It's weird. I don't think I'm visually used to seeing it.
It is nice though when Steph sits to know that there's a star out there.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to just hope that one of the guys are having a good day.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Expect.
Like he can carry, and also he's also actually a very intelligent player as well.
Yeah, he's
he's similar to Draymond a little bit in terms of like he can actually.
It's another locker room presence basically.
Yeah, and he can set people up very well. Like I saw him like making some good passes, some nice, and he doesn't seem to be too hungry or too looking to be selfish with the ball, and defensively. I saw him guarding Kyrie, though it was shifting. Though, I want to say for everybody at home, Steph is not declining. And the reason I'm doubling down on that, Steph was taking that assignment on Kyrie yesterday. And I saw him get stops, strips. Steph was taking that assignment. So I don't want to hear him from anybody. Somebody in the comments was telling me I'm blind. I don't care. I'll be blind. I don't want to be blind, but I'll be blind when it comes to Steph Curry. Because he's still sitting in that chair. And we're going to see the numbers rack up. Though yesterday was a horrible shooting night for him. Absolutely atrocious.
I thought at first we were getting another Curry hot streak.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on who you ask, it's not a hot streak because of how many shots he's taken.
Yeah, it's a bit of a... But I think eventually he's going to come back. I think he's going to start taking maybe a little bit less shots and get a bit more efficient. Because he's supposed
to be efficient, yeah.
He's an efficient player. There's only a few guys that like...
Efficient volume scorer.
Yeah, there's only a few guys that flirt with the 50, 40, 90 like
Speaking
most seasons.
Efficient volume scorers. KD, 30,000 points.
There we go. The Slim Reaper. I didn't realise, that it's tough to get on that list, bro.
You know he's almost missed 2 full seasons as well.
And the thing is, every night, you don't necessarily see he's dropped 50, he's dropped 40, it's just a consistent 27, 28, night in, night out, whenever he steps on the floor. Consistently.
Being like 56 or 54, whatever, surprising.
Bro.
You'd think he would at least have a 60-point game.
He's fake. But he does exactly what the game requires of him. Nothing more, nothing less.
He plays it so beautifully.
There we go. And like that. And I also, because I was looking at like the top 10 list of like the players that are like closest in terms of scoring to him. Bron is, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm actually like, now that KD hit 30k, I'm like, what Bron's done at 40 something, I'm realizing that one there.
And I think, you know what? The one player I thought that might catch him is now playing with him, and I think that stops all of that.
Yeah, possible. I don't think nobody has the longevity like Bron. That's the truth of the matter.
Luka doesn't want to play till he's 40.
No, he doesn't. I don't think even his body would be able to, like, no offense, I just don't think his body would be able to hold up till he's 40. Like, it's different. But for the fact that KD's got there, I think James Harden is the next one behind him at like 26,000, something like that.
What are you talking about active players?
After him, I was surprised Russ is on that list. I think Russ is like at 25k.
Steph's also just hit 25k.
Yeah, Steph is around the 25, 24 mark. I don't know who else is on that list after those names. My mind went blank after that.
Who could be on that list?
I think Giannis is at 19,000. I think Giannis was the lowest on that list with 19,000.
So Chris Paul is really just that much of a...
Chris Paul was on the list. I think he was at 2021 in terms of posts. But I don't really see him as a scorer. To be honest, I was even surprised to see Russ on there. Because I was even thinking like, Russ has never been a scorer. But then
21.
Yeah, 21,000. Is that active players list? So what's the 10?
No, this is just in
general.
In general.
Oh, okay. If you can filter out for the active, that would be great. But really, on Russ, I never think he's been described as a scorer. He's just the ultimate aggressor, point guard. Even he's like a. I wouldn't even know how to describe Russell Westbrook to you, honestly. I wouldn't even know how to describe him. Like if I was giving you like an archetype,
Yeah.
somebody that just does, he's just somebody that just does it all. Really, really, just somebody that does it all is what I would say.
So yeah, so number 1's LeBron.
Yeah.
Number 2 is
Kevin Durant,
yeah. Number 3 is
James Harden,
yeah. 4
Westbrook,
yeah. 5
Steph Curry.
yeah. 6
I don't know who 6 is. Chris Paul.
he's 7. 6 plays for the Sacramento Kings.
Oh yes, the marvelous Rosen. That one's a creeper. But that mid range assassin, he be getting his buckets.
Oh, I only got to 10. Number 8. I want to say 2009 draft class.
2009.
Giving away because the second I say this, you'll know what I'm talking about.
2009. I know 2010 was PG. So the year before 2009.
Rookie of the year, bubble MVP.
Anthony Davis.
Nah.
Bubble MVP. No, Anthony Davis was on the bubble MVP. Rookie of the year. 2009 Rookie of the year.
Maybe I've got the wrong draft class. Game winner over PG.
Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
He was Rookie of the year. I don't know if it was 2009 though.
Yeah. And then
I'd say bubble MVP.
didn't he win that?
MVP of the bubble.
Maybe that was Twitter just making jokes.
That was definitely Twitter. Oh.
Number 9 is his teammate.
Okay, Giannis.
And number 10.
He could do it.
Nah, not anymore.
Why not? Giannis still rolls out of bed and drops 30. But I think that he's been. I don't know what's going on with his health though, because before
I think
he wasn't as injury prone. Is it like his play style just catching up with him? And he's hit 30, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
Yeah.
And then number 10 was LeBron's teammate, but it's no longer there.
Anthony Davis.
Yep. You know who this is? Actually, it's not surprising. I was about to say Brook Lopez being on the list is surprising, but those Brooklyn Nets days.
What number?
13.
Really?
But he's all-time scorer, Brooklyn Nets, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. Shout out Brook, man. Holding it down. I wonder who was the biggest surprise on that list. I think DeMar DeRozan is always a sleeper.
Yeah. Well, if I read you the full 20 they've shown me, I would say there's maybe... So it's AD, PG, Kyrie,
PG, Kyrie, okay, Brook.
Bradley Beal,
That makes sense.
Nikola Vucevic.
That doesn't make sense.
I might have to go look at his numbers.
He's 20 and 10.
Kyle Lowry,
That's crazy.
Mike Conley,
Yeah, these guys have been in the league. These guys have been in the league for a long time.
Drew Holiday,
Yeah, been in the league a long time.
Klay Thompson,
Wow.
and then Devin Booker.
Oh. D-Book is not 30 yet, is he?
Don't think so.
D-Book must be younger than
He
Giannis.
might be 28.
Interesting. And D-Book he just made the
And
Suns
then-
all time. No,
yeah,
what? He's at
yeah.
15.
D-Book's at 20 right now for active.
20.
And
He
then
could do it.
And then he's at 15,000 points. I mean,
15,000. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's at 15. Actually, he can't do it.
Jokic is also at 15,000.
I think he could get. I think Book could get to. I don't think he could get to 30K. I don't think he gets. I think it takes a special player to get to 30K. I was even. Dirk is in the top 5, and I was deep in Dirk. I was deep in like that German was really a bucket. Like that fade away, it was really fading. It was really, really fading. But congratulations to KD. Speaking about him, what is going on with the Suns organization? Why do they want to trade him? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are they shopping him around
Yeah,
to everyone?
to Paul though that said he wanted to leave. He didn't want to leave. He's getting shipped off.
Bro,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make any sense as to why. Like, you built this team, and now what? You want it to be Bradley Beal and Devin Booker?
I think it's only because he's the oldest piece there, isn't it? They're probably going like... They'll never obviously trade Devin unless they have to.
No, he's a franchise. Well, we'll put asterisks on it because that Luka Doncic tax.
Yeah. No one's safe.
Nobody's safe.
But no, he's... I would say it's just the easiest one to move. Like,
I don't even know where.
I think his contract might have been expiring sooner than the others. It's the only reason I could think.
But I don't even know where he would like.
Well, he said no to us, so...
Unless, if they could send him to OKC, get some draft capital back. Do you know what I mean? That would be a good shout. Send him home, him go play with the young guys. Though that would mess up.
Is that taken away from Shea, though?
That would take away from.
But to be fair, Kevin, he slides into anyway.
Yeah, he's the ultimate plug and play.
He just wants to hoop.
But if KD was to return, okay, if KD returns, what's the starting lineup now? Because Shea,
Chat at the 5.
you think Chet at the 5?
That's who he was playing, wasn't he?
No, because now they play. Now they have Chet and Hartenstein healthy. I think they might be running. I think they're running Chet at the 4. I think they're running them out together now.
Okay.
They played 3 games. They've done well. I think they won these last 3 games. I saw that Chet's averaging like 4.5 blocks or something, but offensively he's a bit rusty. I haven't actually properly watched them since because they've just been continuing the winning train. No, he's back. He's back now. But if they was to get Kevin Durant, do you put Chet at the 5?
Oh, yeah, it's Shea, J-Dub, KD, Chet, Hartenstein.
You put Lou Dort on the bench. I feel like
You putting J-Dub on the bench?
I think I'd rather put J-Dub on the bench than Lou Dort because I think J-Dub run the second year. But the thing is, their team is so deep.
It is a deep team.
Their team is legit. Like Aaron Wiggins is coming along now, dropping buckets. They still got Carson Williams buckets. They've got
Well, end of the day,
it's a difficult problem.
The new CBA or whatever, that team's gonna have to blow themselves up. Anyway. They all can't get max deals.
Not all of them deserve max.
Jalen Williams can now get basically a max.
He deserves a max.
Is it all-star?
Yeah.
And he might get all NBA, depending on how the voters are feeling. Well, that'll be a bit tougher, but
I don't think he'll get all NBA. I don't think his numbers are good enough to get. He's not. He's had a great year, but if guys are arguing, okay, who's the second star between him and Chet? Not that that's the barometer in terms of like whether or not he can make it, but like, I think numbers wise, he still needs to take a step. Do you know what I mean? He's not yet. I think you have to be above that 24 points a game threshold if you're going to be like a guard wing and like that's a part of your game. I think you have to be there to get it. But I think in a lot of ways, if they win fast, I think they'll be more inclined to blow it up, or at least to just keep their top 3 or 4. Because Lou Dort,
if they win this season, would you tell them to blow it up?
No, absolutely not. You run it back. You run it back until you actually have to start paying these guys, and that's when you say.
Because the Chet's still on his rookie deal right now.
Yep, Chet's on his rookie deal. Yeah, I think Jalen Williams is still on his rookie deal.
See, this is the time.
So this is right now. This is the moment. But if they was to get KD, I'll be real, best team in the West by a mile, bro. By a mile, best team in the West. I wouldn't see even the Celtics should be scared if they were to get KD, bro, because the length just goes up. The switchability is and like we've seen KD in playoff series. Like KD, he rises. He's not. It doesn't shrink in the playoffs at all. And that if we were looking for consistency or looking for experience or whatever, like KD fits all the bill. KD fits all the bill that's necessary for that. So that's why if I was them, would I give up all of those draft assets for aging KD? I think he's like 36. I'd give up 2 firsts. I'd give up 2 firsts and some role players for KD. Yeah. I think that's a good. But then would the Suns take it? That's the question.
Not 2 firsts.
They want more.
How much did they get up for KD?
They gave up Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, and I think some picks. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, okay. Maybe
that's not bad because they thought Mikal. Mikal was a catfish, but we allow like it's okay. That sometimes you know what guys aren't who we think they're meant to be or who they think they could be. Not everybody's born to be a star. You know, some people are born to be complimentary.
She's a Robin.
Yeah. Or even Alfred, really an Alfred, because the big bodegas, he's looking Robinish. He's looking Robinish.
He was looking Batmanish the other night.
The big bodega.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've slept on him, and I think at some point, I might need to retract a statement that I made about him and Sabonis. I might need to really reflect on some of the things I've said there. I'm still stand on the Sabonis train for now. But Cat has really turned a corner in New York. That is,
you're not wrong though, because Sabonis is that guy as well. But
he is.
Cat is
but what Cat is doing, he's playing absolutely out of his mind, and I don't know where I saw this. I don't know if anybody really saw this coming from anywhere. Like I'm hearing, he's gonna be maybe top 5 MVP voting. I think probably by the end of the season. I think he's gonna make a.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
No, that's my. I haven't seen it, but that's what I'm.
I won't lie, you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
I think you're going to be wrong.
I think you can be top 5 in MVP voting.
Not top 5.
Definitely, I think you can be top 5. Who's gonna make that list?
Well, if we look at the MVP ladder right now,
Yeah, it's probably Shea, Jokic.
Giannis.
Giannis has just got injured, so his stock is gonna fall. I want to say Tatum.
Just for the All-Star break, though.
I want to say Tatum because I'm always gonna say Tatum. Then Cat can slide in there at 5. Who else is having an immaculate season like that?
Well, the NBA ladder says Shea at 1.
Okay. Jokic at 2. There we
Giannis
go.
at 3.
There we go.
Tatum.
There we go.
Oh, okay. And there he is.
Cat at 5.
Cat at 5.
I told you. See, I know my thing.
Last week was actually 4.
There we go. There we go. See, I had a good week this week. Let's go. Believe in this. Believe in the bodega.
Actually, looking at the next 5, yeah, you know what? You can have it.
I can have it.
You can have it.
What do you mean I can have it?
You can have your opinion of him finishing 5th.
Yeah. Why? Who's the next 5? Nah, myth. Only one of them is only his teammate. The rest of them impossible. Absolutely impossible. But
The All NBA raps.
where were we? Bucks. The Bucks. Honestly, I wanted to talk about the Timberwolves actually. Them losing to a Bucks with no Giannis, no Dame. Ridiculous. Anthony Edwards was playing. Okay, no Julius Randle. Anthony Edwards was playing. Jalen McDaniels was playing. I think Rudy Gobert's losing his hair, by the way. I think he cut his hair. I think he's losing his hair. Not that we're shaming or judging. I just saw more of his head and I was thinking,
He done a Samson losing his powers.
I don't know if he had any powers. I don't know if he had any. He's still making stops in the paint, but in terms of finishing on the other end, you gotta just give and take when it comes to Rudy Gobert. But I actually like looking at. I'm gonna stand on this train. I'm gonna put my hands up. I think Doc Rivers can coach ish. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm retracting. Like I know before we said, "Oh, Doc is a nothing." I know. But I'm gonna say Doc can coach ish. Reason being, yeah, the team that he put out there yesterday, it made sense. Like Kevin Porter Jr. It's making sense. Kyle Kuzma, he didn't have the greatest of a game, but they won by committee.
Yeah.
Yesterday they won by committee, and
they also won because Ant needs to stop taking those threes. Too many, I think, from him.
Yeah, but that's what he wants his game to be.
I guess, yeah, but those
He's not consistent enough.
No.
It's a give and take when it comes to that. I'm gonna get back to Ant. Let me finish on my train of thought with the Bucks. Where was I? Yes, the reason I'm gonna give Doc his flowers is because the team made sense. Like getting Kevin Porter Jr., getting Kyle Kuzma, that AJ Green guy that they can have. He can really, really shoot that ball. Anytime he has a high release, he gets off the floor and he lets that thing fly. Every time it leaves his hands, I think it's a green. I promise you, I think it's green.
Yeah.
They were meant to get another big. I didn't see Jericho Simmons playing actually. Maybe he's injured.
Yeah.
I think
he's actually riding the bench right now. People on Boxer are saying let him play.
Wow.
I'm sure he will play at some point.
Yeah, that's a bit rough. I know Brook is their guy, but Bobby's still having an interesting year. But I think they got some pieces together that will actually work well together. Like they got a lot of like complementary. They got younger, and they can actually seemingly defend now on the perimeter, which is nice. So I think when Giannis comes back, when Dame is in there, you can cover Dame's deficiencies, and Giannis and Brook can just cover the paint. So that's really nice. On Anthony Edwards and his shooting, there's a discussion to be had here about, I guess, are you an eye test guy or are you a statistics guy?
I'm saying about both.
Okay.
All that boy nice.
All that boy
averaging 12 points.
Fair. I hear it. I do.
Yeah, you have to take both into account. Like, when you're a superstar, though, I think
Different rules.
Yeah, because I would obviously watch like Giannis or Jokic, or any of them play basketball,
Mm.
and obviously I know they're gonna have their numbers, so I'm not just watching how they play.
That's true.
I think Bron's a good example of that now, because obviously we know he can give you points, but it's not always coming every night now.
That's true. And he does it in a mirror with like John. Like I said John. Bron has never just been
Points.
Yeah, just not even just points. He does them just chucking threes up.
Yeah.
Like he's shooting them a lot more now. He's shooting them at a higher clip, but he's still very much so gonna drive in the lane, be in transition, get a couple dunks, get a couple layups. Like he's gonna be as Skip calls him. No, that's not Skip. But somebody calls him the locomotive. There we go. But for Anthony Edwards, I think Is it? It could be a byproduct of the Olympics. Do you know what I mean? Like being around those guys and just seeing them shooting at like he just wants to let it fly.
Maybe.
I think Finch.
We changed the league.
You did change the league, but I'm even trying to think about the way his team is constructed. He doesn't. I guess they got Julius Randle. Randle operates in the paint. He's not really a 3-point shooter. But I'm just trying to think. Does he really need to add that much spacing to his like? Nas Reed can shoot well. Jaden McDaniels is here and there. He could be a bit streaky. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he can shoot. Mike Conley can shoot. Ingles can shoot. They got DiVincenzo to shoot. So I don't really think he needs to be a high volume 3-point shooter. And like we were talking about earlier about Jordan getting a whistle, he gets a whistle.
He does.
Do you know what I mean? Like he's lucky enough to have this kind of build where like he's strong, but he's also like light. Yeah, so like
he should have used that last night though. 2-point game. He could have tried.
Yeah.
I know. Obviously, you want to just you saw the free. We're not talking about him like this right now. You missed the free. We're talking about you like this right now.
No, I don't. Yes and no, because I think all season long there's been a discussion about like he needs to get more in the paint and like to affect winning for that team. Because I feel like if we're being honest, they've underachieved.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's the halfway point. There's still another half of the season to go. But like if we're looking at the Timberwolves, from where we saw them, where we envisioned them at the beginning of this year, there was guys in this room telling me that they're going to be better than the Knicks with their whole heart.
I think that's also a product of the West having too much talent. I'm not saying they should be where they're at right now, but when you go through the teams, you're like, what team isn't where they're supposed to be right now? Maybe there's one, but
the Rockets probably the Rockets, if we're being honest, are probably overachieved in terms of like quote unquote a young team developing. They've excelled maybe faster than everybody imagined. Like yes, we saw Sengun having a breakout year last year. Yes, we thought Jalen Green was going to give us something, but I don't know if we saw these advancements this quick from them.
That moves the Timberwolves up one spot.
Okay. Other team, no. Because I was even watching the Clippers yesterday. The Clippers are looking really good. Like I feel like I need to apologize to Paul because the Clippers. I'll be real, you guys.
Harden held it down, and now Kawhi's back.
And yeah, now Kawhi's back, and it's looking problematic.
The thing is, I think they're finally having the season they needed, just like a silent season.
Yeah, and just playing good basketball, no noise, no nothing.
Like they'll probably sneakily make the playoffs, and
then
just be like,
they're definitely. I think they're probably like 6 or 7 right now. But they're gonna, even when they get in the playoffs, if Kawhi stays healthy, they're gonna be a problem for any team that sees them.
Oh yeah,
because their team is.
Yeah, they might go out first round, but they're gonna be just.
I don't see them going out first round, bro. I don't. They're very well built. They'd have to really.
Well, that means they'll play Memphis right now, wouldn't they? Or the Rockets.
They would beat those guys. Any young team like that, they will beat. They'll beat that because even yesterday they didn't have Jar playing, but the Grizzlies, they took care of the Grizzlies. They got them up out of there. But what Anthony Edwards, yes, it's not that everybody is performing, that's true, but like when you're in a stacked conference, that's even more reason why you have to put out and show out. Like that's where the cream rises to the top, you know. That's why we're seeing Shea being elevated to where he is, because he really just is that good. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm trying to think. So yeah, I'm not giving them any slack. Genuinely, I'm not giving them any slack. I haven't got many high hopes with them. I think, yeah. I just don't. I don't really see it clicking like that. You just led me to another team that we were talking about, the Clippers. They're looking good, man. The trades, Bogey and who else did they got? They got Bogdanovic. They got rid of Terrence Mann.
Oh yeah.
Who
went to the Hawks, didn't he? Kevin Hurt?
No. Kevin Hurt, I don't even know where he is.
He's at the Bulls, I think.
Yeah, he got done dirty.
Yeah.
Those guys that just
the game yesterday.
Nah, this is which one?
Well, the one where they scored 28 points in the half, averaging 14 a quarter. To be fair, they did respectable score at the end, like 98. So
yeah, but then how many of those minutes was garbage time?
Oh, probably all of it.
So, but the Clippers, now they got Bogdanovic. I'm sure they got somebody else as well as Bogdanovic. Or am I bugging? Bogdanovic, Ben Simmons. They also got.
Oh, is that confirmed?
Yeah. I saw him on their bench. Patty Mills was also another one they got. They got very. They wanted. I think they got older and more experienced. So they're built right now like a veteran team looking to make a deep playoff run. That's how they're built. And I actually think, I believe the Clippers window is still open. I think it's reopened. I think the Clippers window has reopened based on the resurgence of Norman Powell. Not the resurgence, the assurgence of Norman Powell. Zubac just continuing to be a consistent double-double every night. James Harden being who James Harden really is. You know what I mean? Like he can score and he can facilitate and he's doing well. And then Kawhi is that X factor that you don't know what you're going to get from him. But Amir Coffey's come a long way in developing. I always keep on forgetting that they have Batum. Batum is such a nice role player to have on your roster.
Yeah.
Like he just does all the things you want him to do.
In a way, they were just basically a team full of playoff risers.
Yeah, that's what it is. And like it takes me back to when they had like Pat Bev, Montrezl Harrell, Lou Will. It's just like no real. Okay, this one's a bit different because they have a real star, but like no real star. But some of their pieces just
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
He left by that.
That was Blake Griffin was I think early on that team, and then they traded him to Detroit. But that's that kind of thing I'm seeing from them. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see where they're gonna go. To be honest with you, I think there's an opportunity to see some great things coming out of them. But about this, you said the East, the West is just too stacked. I don't think I agree. I don't think I agree with you. I think the East, like you know how we were talking about in the beginning about tiers. Actually, we were talking about tiers.
Yeah.
I think the West has more B plus. It has more B plus stars or more mature stars as compared to the East. Because if you look at the Eastern Conference, okay, so like, we know the top. So Pistons, Cade is coming into his own. He's still probably like a B star right now.
Yeah.
In Orlando, we're learning. Paolo and Franz were learning, but Franz is really adopting. He's going to be a scorer. So those are two like C plus going on to B stars that are developing.
I mean, the Pistons will be the 9th seed in the Western Conference right now.
There you go.
But they're the 6th seed in the Eastern.
There you go. In the Miami Heat, that team is full of B stars. Atlanta, they have one A star in Trey.
Yeah.
It's top heavy. It is. But the Sixers have arguably 3A. Well, I don't know what happens to Paul George, but they have 3A caliber star players.
Yeah.
The Raptors just don't have a good team built around them. They have pieces, but it's not really making sense. So there is talent there. I think there's talent on both sides. I just think the teams out west are built better. That's genuinely what I think. I think the teams are built better around their stars in the West, and they're more complementary. Where the East is, their youth is still trying to figure it out. It seems anyway. That's how I think about it. But it's the halfway point of the year. You know, All-Star break is this upcoming Sunday. I'm looking forward to the games.
See the teams?
Yeah.
Which team you rooting for? To be fair, I was Team Europeans till Giannis got injured. Now it's Team Shaq.
I'm on
the OGs.
I'm conflicted. I think Shaq's team has everything they need to win, but I do think losing Anthony Davis. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how much having a big is gonna matter. I don't know how much it's gonna, because they could, like, depending on the style of play that they're gonna do.
Playoffs, it doesn't matter.
It's also All-Star game.
All-Star game, it doesn't matter.
I think it matters. Just for matchups. Just for matchup wise, I think it matters, because if they do get serious,
I think they should have done it to 60. I don't think 40 is enough.
you know,
40 is like when you get warm, and then imagine you just finally warm and then it's like over.
what if there's another game?
Yeah, but I'm saying that's still just not enough.
But then 60 would have then said maybe 2, because they don't score 60 in a quarter. They can score 40 in a quarter,
That's true.
or even over 2 quarters. Because you think about it, usually a high scoring quarter would be like 30, 35 plus. Oh, no. Like 33 plus as a high scoring quarter. So they kind of given them a quarter in a bit. Like, say, on average, everybody scores 20 points in a quarter. Like you just said that a team averaged 14 points over 2 quarters. Bearing in mind, that was the Bulls. Everybody on these teams can get 14 in their sleep. But to answer your initial question, I want the OGs to win.
What was the Rising Stars one?
Impossible for Rising Stars to win. Like Candice, you're gonna end up like her and Shaq had a bet. Candice, you're gonna end up doing whatever Shaq said, because there's no way your team is winning. But I'm gonna go for the internationals, because the way that they built it up, and I like what Shaq and Kenny and Chuck did. Like their discussion on TNT, I think they didn't build hype, but they kind of manufacturing and agendas and manufacturing like pride of like injecting that into them of like, guys, I think these young guys like Kenny basically saying I think these young guys are gonna run you guys out the gym. Chuck is like, no, it's the Europeans league, like it's the internationals league now. This league is no longer American, like, and Chuck is just like, good old America. Yeah, like we've been there, done this. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a good weekend. I'm gonna watch the games live. I'm gonna try.
Do you think after this all start, we should go to what the WNBA done? Do Team USA versus the world?
No.
No.
I think we have to see how the internationals, because there's still not enough internationals. I don't feel like
There is.
I don't think there's enough high level internationals yet. I don't think so.
Kenny's team basically: Giannis, Jokic, Kat.
At the top end, yes, but it's not. It's not as deep. Like it's not 12 deep.
To be fair, the 12 players, some of them only see it from one quarter.
Yeah, but we want to see more. Okay, so like so let's draft a potential international team. So okay, we take Giannis, take Embiid, take Jokic, take Shea, who's Luka, Wemby.
Kat.
Okay, I think we're at 6. Wait, let me do. That's 3. Wait. How many centers is that? Kat, Embiid, Jokic. Kat, Embiid, Jokic, Giannis, Luka, Shea. That's 6. Then we got Sengun, 7.
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam, 8.
Yeah. Let me just find these teams.
Bro. I think that's it, bro. I think it's 8 deep. I think it's 8 deep, bro. It only goes 8 deep. That's it. There's nobody. There's probably somebody I'm missing right now that people. Sabonis.
Yeah.
Why are they all centers, bro? Why is all the international players centers?
These big bodies. I'm
trying to think. Who else? Who else did he draft? That's about it, man. That's really about. This guy's not serious. So you got like 19 guys. I don't think it's enough to do like a 12v12. I don't think it's like you're gonna get some. You're gonna get some guys that are not really all-star caliber players playing.
Jamal Murray.
No, just no. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think they should just go back to if this doesn't work.
Lowry?
Kyle Lowry?
No, Larry Marketing.
Ooh, yeah, but then I also have why are all the all-star caliber players for the Europeans like 6'10" plus minus like 3? What's going on over there?
Porzingis?
Oh, that's my. I can't forget my guy. But bro, you can't just roll out a team of just all centers, bro. No, Gobert's not making the team. I
can forget your boy.
France will make the team. I can't even forget France. France will make the team. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think if this doesn't work, no. So no. OG's.
If this was 5 years ago, Vucevic would be there.
8 years, but yeah, Vucevic would be there. But where was I going? I think if this doesn't work, go back to East versus West and just run us that. Or I've been meaning to plug this thing for time, because you talked about the WNBA. I haven't spoken about it. I've been meant to speak about this new league called Unrivaled.
Is that what they've been playing at?
They've been playing in Miami.
Is it like the 3v3?
It's 3v3 full court. It's by Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart. It's 3 quarters of 10 minutes. The final quarter, they add 11 points onto the winning team's total. And it's like a little, like, similar to what they did for the Kobe thing. It's kind of like a target score to people to reach. The games have been really good. But in terms of All-Star, they've been doing these 1v1 tournaments. Essentially, these days.
Yeah, I've seen
for
that.
For like 500. So the winner...
Didn't Stewart get cooked like 12?
Yeah, she did.
Was it Leah Boston?
No, it was Leah Williams.
Oh, Williams.
No, Leah Edwards, sorry. Me, myself, we all make mistakes sometimes. But those 1v1s, it's just funny on the line. I promise you, the level of comp. Some people, I'll be real, I don't think it's fair the way that they done it because they put bigs against guards. So it's like, realistically, do you know what I mean? Like, if I put you in the post, the NBA could work because a lot of guys had to guard up anyway.
But imagine if you have LeBron in that against, like, let's just say Dennis Schroeder and Dennis crosses him up and LeBron falls. That clip's getting erased from the internet.
It's not getting erased from the internet.
You didn't even know it existed.
I don't think, if it's just All-Stars that are participating.
When was the last time you saw the Yabusele dunk on Bron?
Oh, that's
I told you the clips are
that's
God.
nah.
The clips are
It's somewhere on TikTok. It's somewhere on TikTok. I'm sure. But those 1v1 tournaments, they've been special. Like as you just mentioned, Brianna Stewart got upset 12-0. This rookie class, the rookie class that just went for the W, all of them are straight hoopers. Even though there's only 2 of them that are actually in this tournament, that being Aaliyah Edwards and Rikia Jackson. Rikia Jackson did get bounced by Nafisa Collier, but she's been a hooper. Like she's shifty, quick. Like I can tell she plays in the park. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't know some of these girls had handles and hoops like that. I really didn't. I'm also, actually, no, that's a bit controversial. So I'm going to leave that for another day. But that's my little tangent on Unrivaled. If you haven't seen it, go see it. They stream live on YouTube from their channel for free. And they have highlights on House of Highlights. They're on TNT. They got good coverage, man. Shout out Luna Owls. They're undefeated. They're gone 8-0. That's the end of my little rant. But what are you looking forward to second half of the season? What are you looking forward to? Who do you think is going to come and surprise you?
I think the East is basically set.
You think it's set?
Yeah.
The Pistons are going to be... I told you, man, the Pistons are going to make the playoffs. Oh, my days. I feel like I need money.
Maybe
I feel like I deserve money.
Maybe it's not too set yet. Maybe it's not too set. Nah, I feel like
I deserve money.
What am I looking forward to? I don't even know, bro. Like,
I'm looking forward to...
the Warriors make a push, I guess, just personally.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to, for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing this whole... What?
Well, you say your thing first.
I'm looking forward to seeing if the Sixers can figure it out. Because I was saying not too long ago that I feel like they can still compete, but Paul George has been stinking it up all year, so he needs to have a hard reset.
Yeah, 3 points or 2 points yesterday.
Yeah, he needs to have a hard reset in his mental.
I think we forgot one as well, just the Lakers, I guess. Watching that in the second half, I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
What if we finally get the Battle of LA this year?
It won't be the same.
In the first round.
It won't be the same.
Really
but it'll almost be like, in some way it'll be different because it's like Luka and Kawhi again. Like they go again. Like they've been consistently meeting up in the playoffs. But I would take the Clippers in that. In a like if the Battle of LA happens, Clippers versus Lakers playoffs.
I guess this season.
I'm taking the Clippers.
Would it change your mind if they had AD back? Or is it just you setting with the Clippers winning that either way?
Nah, I think Clippers win it either way. Because I thought AD was more durable, and he has been. I don't even know how he got injured really.
Yeah, non-contact injuries always worse.
Yeah, so it's
rest easy.
Yeah, man. Prayers up for him. Also, I want the league to be healthier the second half, man. I think there's the first half of the year just hella injuries, bro.
If the Bucks get to the playoffs again, and I hear Giannis is out,
yeah,
I
man.
give up on that team.
Yeah,
I give
man.
up.
It'll be rough. I think also I'm looking forward for Orlando. We're gonna make a push. We're gonna establish ourselves. I need Jalen Suggs to come back. I know you're having some back spasms, but I need him back. We need that character culture back in our team. I'm interested to see how the young teams are gonna figure themselves out as well. Like Portland, a lot of teams have been showing us flashes. I want to see what it looks like.
Dunk contest?
The dunk contest.
You? No.
I'll be watching. Some of these guys can jump. Like that Jackson guy from the Bucks, his head is comfortably above the rim. Comfortably. And I don't think people realize how tall 10 foot is. Like for his eyes to be in line with the rim, it's not normal. It's not normal. People are saying it's gonna be I think people are hating, but genuinely, I think it's gonna be lit. And there was speaking about that, there's this highlight on YouTube, yeah, of like the Cavaliers for some reason they had like a dunk contest on one random game in the middle of the regular season, bro. Some of the dunks these guys did, like I'm talking about between the legs, dunk behind your head, like you don't even know where the rim is. Any dunk, yeah, but you're not looking at the rim and you're dunking, I'll be real, that deserves 40. That's my opinion. It deserves 40 because I'm trying to think how I'm in motion. I'm moving in air. How am I meant to know where the rim is, bro? How am I meant to know? But maybe it's because I've never dunked the ball in my life. You're acting as if, bro, have you dunked on a rim that's 10 foot?
Yeah.
In your dreams is the only time you've dunked on a rim that's 10 foot. I promise you. I promise you. This is the same man that just did this a couple seconds ago.
Got photo evidence, so don't worry.
You got photo evidence?
I'll find it and bring it in.
Nah, send me the picture. I'm gonna clip it. I actually put this video. I'll put the photo in. I actually put the photo in if you have
It's
it.
in one of my SSDs. I need to find it.
Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Me myself. One day maybe I'll dunk. I need to hurry up if I'm gonna do it. I'm getting old.
You're never too old to find that 6 foot rim somewhere.
10-foot rim. 10-foot rim is what we're looking for, not a 6-foot rim. All right.
The rec has an 8 foot rim.
The rec. Which rec?
In
2K.
Not Tooting. Streatham.
No,
You
no,
go
no,
over
no.
Crystal Palace, Beulah Hill.
Oh, is it?
And that one, that's 8 foot.
I don't think I've ever played there before.
It's not a good place to play.
They might be giving them publicity.
It's the park.
Rec, get your game up, man. Get your game up, Rec. We'll be at Deptford.
It's a nice park.
We'll be at Clapham. We won't be there. We'll be at the Jordan Court, getting our hoops, getting our shots in.
We'll go in Slovenia playing the Luka Court.
Ooh. I also heard he's giving away some of his money to LA to do some charitable donations for the fires. Shout out Luca taking care of them. Final thing. How did you feel yesterday seeing Clay and the Warriors go back and forth? Are you used to it now? Just from like a
not obviously moved. He's always Clay, but I'm not.
seeing him and Steph guard each other is always just so.
I'm sure they're both just probably smiling at it, thinking, "What's life?"
It's crazy because like Clay's just like, as I just saw Clay watching guys run around and he's like, just looking for Steph. Like, where is he? He's not the one chasing him though, but he's like, where is he? It was fun. It was fun. It's reminiscent. It's reminiscent to say the least. But with that, the second half of the season begins, man. We're gonna take stock.
We're gonna see them next week.
We're gonna maybe.
Maybe.
No, honestly, no promises. You guys will see me. I'll be here. I'll be here.
All-Star break, so we'll see if the All-Stars want to break.
Hey, there we go. But you guys know what it is. We've been in the hoop. Catch you guys later. Peace.
In there.
Yeah, man.